Let's go to a rapid fire round. We want to understand a quick reply for these following questions from you. Uh, what is the most underrated clause in a will, in your opinion?
I guess the most underrated clause, this is something I really wanted to talk also, the residue clause. Now, I'll tell you what happens with the problems in our country. Something which is expressly said is taken very well. But what about what is not said? As we lawyers do, read between the lines. Don't only understand the word. Is something what is being said on to. And you know, in our families, and I'll give you this example which I guess would bring smiles on both of you because we can relate it as well. So I was already late. I came. A mother was in the kitchen. I asked, "Can I go out for a movie 6 to 9 in the evening?" And I am returning after playing a match and everything. And then she just replies, "हाँ जाओ ना, कौन रोका है तुमको?" Now, as a son, I knew this fact that this is an implied no to me. This exactly is what the residue. And I'll lend to all the ones who will to just to expand this residue clause. Residue clause is the clause which says that on the things which is there with me, but that is not listed in my will. And I'll tell you what I'm trying to tell you. So, for example, I have A, B, C, D, and E property. And let's example wise that I got a registered will and I only mentioned about A, B, and C property. What happened to the D and E property? This exactly is what is the most underrated clause because many, and also what happens, like for example, I wrote a will, let's take an imagine on 3rd of March 2025, where I only had 4 properties. April, May, June, I acquired 2 more properties, but I forgot to have a will at that particular, the fresh will, and I died. Now, the will that would come into force would be of the March one, which only had 3 properties. So, what happens to the 2 properties which was acquired after it? This residue clause would help you. So, for me, the residue clause in a will is the most underrated, less talked, and less utilized as well.